All right, so this is a small world. Although the world is big, it's fairly small, isn't it?
Yes.
Because the man here that I'm interviewing, him and I shared the same property for a number of years. He retired from the United States Capitol, and I'm still working for the United States Capitol, and that's how we met. Well, actually, we met on a Tesla event. Then we started talking like, you work at Capitol Hill? Yeah, me too. So and just randomly, we meet here in the rain, although we undercover, and we was here testing the brand new refresh Model 3.
Yes.
So before we talk about the new refresh Model 3, we're going to talk about his Model 3 as well. Let me get your quick takes on the refresh. Do you like it, love it, or is it?
No, I love it. I love not having stalks. I love the buttons on the steering wheel. I mean, I love being able to swipe to put it in gear. The fit and finisher, it feels amazing.
Right.
The sound inside is so different. I think it's great. I think they've done a great job.
Right. So does that persuade you to trade this car in for it?
I've had a Cybertruck on order for a long time.
Right.
So that's my goal.
That's your goal.
I'm not gonna look at anything until then.
Okay, so let's talk about your current Model 3. And you was telling me that this is, first off, let me just show everybody, because this is kind of tough to see. This is a Hot Wheel badging here. So tell us a story about this unusual color car that you have.
I've always been a car guy. I've always been into racing, and Martini and Rossi does a lot of sponsorships, especially for Porsche. So I've always loved the Martini and Racing livery on the race cars.
Right.
So this is actually a sticker kit for a Porsche 911 that I've, fitted onto a Model 3.
Have you gotten anybody? For those who really into racing, did they catch the
the true racing enthusiasts? They know what it is.
Right.
I've had a few people talk to me about it.
Right.
I even had one guy who's a big Porsche guy, and he says he doesn't have these stickers on his cars, but his Porsche car cover is this logo.
Yes.
And it's funny, a lot of times I'll be at places, I'll pull up to a stoplight and have the window down. A lot of guys in trucks, muscle cars or whatever, they'll pull up and say, man, I don't usually look at Teslas or anything like that, but man, with the Hot Wheels on it, like, is that a Hot Wheels car? I'm like, no, I put that on. They're like, oh, that's awesome. So it almost crosses over a little bit.
Yeah, it does. So I'm a Formula One guy.
Oh, I love that.
And I'm a Lewis Hamilton guy.
And he's the man. Yeah, he's a Ferrari guy.
He is. He's leaving Mercedes. He's going to Ferrari. Yes. My son went to the one in Texas, the event last year.
I've been to Montreal.
Okay, so my son did say, he said it was kind of a waste of time because you see the cars and it's gone really quick. So they watch the majority of the race on the big screen.
Yep.
Which is, you can do that at home, but.
The best seats are at home, but let me tell you, you got to see one in person because the television doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The speed is, when a Formula One car goes by.
Right.
It pushes on you feel that breaking through the air. It pushes on your chest.
Right.
It's amazing.
Wow.
I've been watching Formula One pretty much religiously since '89.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My race in Montreal when I went that was '94.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you this on my key. Hold this real quick. This is my keychain. Sorry. This is my keychain, but right here you will see the Nuremberg ring.
Oh.
And my son and I, we went race. We didn't go racing. Let me put that. We went. Yes. And I screamed the whole way.
That's amazing that you can go there, the little gate, like paying a toll,
and
go do the Nuremberg.
Yes. So we went there. So my first wife is German, and I went back to take my son to see his mom. And to our surprise, the brother-in-law got us, tickets to go. Now I'm thinking,
that's a good gift, man.
And so I'm thinking that we was going to see a race. And so he began to drive on the track. I'm like, where the hell are you going? He said, we're going to go a lap around the track. And I lost my ever-loving mind. First, it was so cool to do it, but I'm like, oh my God, I just flew to Germany to die. That's how fast we was going. All right, so let's walk around this car here. This is amazing. I mean, I see you got a roof rack here, and then you got
my wife and I are big cyclists. We ride our bikes almost all over the East Coast, really.
Yes.
So
they are parking
on the bikes.
Yes.
My wife has a red Model 3, and she has the racks as well. That way we take either car. You know what I mean?
Okay. So if you had a number on your car, what number would it be? And where would you have fixed that number?
Probably 14.
Okay.
Because Formula One, Fernando Alonso. That's his number, and I'm an Alonso.
Yeah,
so we got to go with the 14.
Are you distant relatives?
I don't think so. But you never know. Like,
never
like
know.
you and I said in the beginning, it's a small world.
That's
Priscilla.
right. That's
It's a
right.
small world.
It is a very small world. Well, it's always a pleasure seeing you, and congratulations.
You as well, Priscilla.
And congratulations on your retirement. I shouldn't say this publicly. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. God, I almost slipped up. But congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you, sir.
I have to woo-saw for a minute. And I'm pretty sure I will see you at more events. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
All right.